Okay, I guess I'm live again. Anybody actually watching this? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me this time. I had to adjust some settings. So many comments, give me a yes or a hell yes or something. Let me know you can hear me this time. If you would, please. Anybody? Good, you can hear me. Good. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I had to adjust some settings and do all kind of bull crap to get the audio to work. Not sure what was really wrong with it, but who knows. So hey, thanks for everybody joining this live little hangout. Shot some videos today, but I really wasn't in the mood to sit down and edit and do all that crap. So I was like, let's just go live. Why not? But we got our Yingling light on deck. We got some topics, and you might got any questions, of course, shoot them in the live chat, and I'll get to them, I guess, as time goes on. But I just wanted to touch on this topic of sneaker YouTube drama going on right now. Interesting topic. Let's do a little history lesson. Adpocalypse 2017. Non-YouTubers probably are like, what the hell are you talking about? Well, it was when PewDiePie, which is like the YouTuber with 50 million freaking subs, the biggest person on YouTube, started making some Jewish semantic like Nazi jokes back in May. And he actually had a deal with Disney, with freaking Disney, worth several millions of dollars, and Disney pulled the plug on him due to his anti-Semitic, like Jewish jokes. And Disney pulled, and then Pepsi pulled, and it was just like a snowball effect. Everybody started pulling all the revenue for ads on YouTube, and like people like me, I even felt it. And I'm a small channel, and my revenue that I usually make every month, it went down. And I know people like the bigger ones, like your Kais Omars, your Tony D's, theirs probably went down too because everybody's did. Well, what happened, I guess, a few days ago was, let me backtrack. So in June, the adpocalypse kind of, it got better. And then a couple days ago, PewDiePie did it again. He dropped the N-word live on a YouTube gaming podcast. And here we go. Adpocalypse Part 2. And not working. Somebody or ill-skilled one says not working. I don't know what's not working. But so he made another racist comment, and all of YouTube is kind of in disarray right now, like what's going to happen to our money? What's going to happen? So the real Ray 20 today made an awesome video. You should check it out. He was referencing Kais Omar from a couple days ago. Everybody knows who Kais is. He made a video where he basically talked about his money going down. He's burnt out on content. It was mostly about his money going down due to demonetization. And I can actually say none of my videos are demonetized. I know because like YouTube, they kind of they watch your language, your titles, your tags on your videos. Anything that doesn't fit their list of words that you're not allowed to say, you get demonetized. And it actually is true. YouTube will demonetize videos where the titles of your videos are clickbait. Like they put that out months ago that clickbait videos can get your videos demonetized. And so I think that's pretty much probably why Kais is getting demonetized. And that's what brought up the whole YouTube drama about adpocalypse and about certain YouTubers whining about adpocalypse. Let me just say what I did for adpocalypse. Back in May, my revenue that I make on YouTube dropped by like 40% in May. Huge drop. I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't make that you know, Kai's kind of money of $20,000 a month just on YouTube. I don't make that kind of money. Mine's much, 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 much smaller. But I didn't bitch and moan and complain about I lost money on YouTube. I didn't do any of that crap. What I did was in June, I decided, look, revenue for the ads are going down. So I need to be proactive and do something to increase revenue. So what did I do? I redid some of my videos, or not redid, but I had some new thoughts. And I had different kinds of videos. I tried to make better content. I tried to upload more consistently. And I put in a lot of work in June trying to make up for the adpocalypse. And June for me was a record-breaking month in terms of revenue. It was freaking crazy. So I'm not trying to bash on Kais or anybody, but if your revenue is down, there's ways to bring it up. You just have to redo kind of maybe what your channel is about. You got to do some fresh content. You just got to do something different. You have to find a new niche, kind of. And that's what I did in June, and my revenue rebounded and actually was the highest month I ever had. So all the sneaker drama right now about revenue and adpocalypse and people kind of crying and whining about it. You know what? If you're burnt out, just take a break for a couple weeks. I've actually done that myself a few times. There's been a couple times that I've took a break for like a week or two, no videos, nothing, just to kind of refresh the batteries, get some ideas in, kind of see if I can think of anything new. And yeah, so that's pretty much the sneaker YouTube drama. I know I've actually spoken to a couple of YouTubers about this today. We've spoken in private about, you know, there's no need to make a video whining and crying about revenue, about your money. If money is a problem, YouTube was never meant to be a full-time career for anybody. I do it as just a damn hobby. I mean, this is just a hobby for me. If the revenue goes away tomorrow, okay, I'll still make the videos and I just won't get paid for them. I'm good with that. But anyway, anybody has any questions about this so-called sneaker YouTube drama that you want me to go more in depth with, hit me up in the comment section. I'm trying to watch in the comments and I haven't really seen anything yet. Let's see. Bring Rob Dalla back. I'm not too sure why Rob actually vanished from YouTube. I actually heard it was rumored it was the counterfeiters from China basically got his channel shut down. This is just speculation. I don't know this for a fact. This is what is kind of was said is people shut his channel down for speaking some truth about fakes and counterfeits and UAs, and he called them 98 percenters. So I don't think he's coming back, because every time that he did come back, from what I understand, the counterfeiters like shut his channel down by fake complaints and all that crap. But yeah, I'm not trying to rant on sneaker YouTubers, but there's been so much drama in the past two days with Kais's video, and I guess he made a lot of tweets yesterday and today, but I think he deleted all his tweets where he talked about his revenue and he's bored with his channel. And I don't understand how living in LA you could get bored with your channel. I mean, because he lives in a city where you could basically make so much content every single day going all over the damn city, recording who knows what. I mean, where I live, there's not a whole lot of places to go and record content. I mean, I can go down to a local mall and do a freaking mall vlog, but I hate mall vlogs with a deep passion. I find them boring, repetitive. I hate mall vlogs. I don't watch mall vlogs. So I don't like to make mall vlogs because I don't want to make something that me, myself, I wouldn't even freaking watch. Let's see. I'll touch on Jordan Brand here in a little bit. And I've seen a few comments about sneaker YouTuber is basically the same. It's true. It's so freaking hard to come up with some kind of new content that hasn't been done already because there's only so many shoes that you can show. There's so many unboxings that you can do. I mean, I've noticed a trend lately that I'd say upwards of 75% of sneaker YouTube has actually gotten more into like hype beast kind of clothing. Like one example is Blazendary. He used to be a sneaker channel, and what about 2 months ago or so, he basically went about 90% just pure Supreme, and that is it. And have you seen his channel? If you haven't looked at his channel, he blew up. He gained like 200,000 subscribers in like 30 days. It's because of the Supreme wave. He found a new niche and it caught on and his channel blew up. I mean, crazy blew up. Like, do I watch him? No, because man, I don't wear Supreme. Look at this crap. I don't wear anything kind of hype clothing. I wear shirts from the clearance racks and shirts I get on sale. So like my channel would never evolve into anything to do with like hype beast clothing. Like you'll never see me rocking Bape and Supreme and all these brands. Like I just learned about some brands. Like there's some brand named Stone Island. I didn't know it existed until like yesterday. But I think a lot of the repetitive stuff on YouTube, it's so damn hard to make something different than everybody else. Pretty much the only thing that you can do that's different is you have to kind of like be yourself, have your own kind of catchphrases, your own kind of way of doing videos, your own way of editing to kind of set you apart. Because if you notice, like almost everybody, they do drone shots. I know the first person to do them was Casey Neistat. And then after that, everybody's doing freaking drone shots now. Most all the big YouTubers now, it's like drone shots. I'm not doing drone shots because everybody is doing drone shots because Casey did them first. Now everybody else jumps on his nuts and they're doing drone shots now. So you won't see me doing drone shots because one, I don't have a drone. So I can't think. Where was I going with this? YouTubers being the same. So like if you look at like channels like Blazendary, Just Win, of course, your Blake Linder, mostly your younger ones, I'd say half or more of their content is clothing now because sneaker YouTube, it's not dying. It's just evolving to it's evolving to more than just sneakers. And my problem is I can't evolve into what they are, into hypebeast clothing, because I can't do hypebeast clothing. So I've got to evolve my channel, sneakers, into something else. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm actually in the process of making a new style of videos. Hopefully, I'll have those up in a week or two. Now, let me look at some questions. See, Clayton Yuri. Yeah, he's pretty much like my biggest troll on YouTube, and just ignore him. He goes away, but then he'll come back. And yes, I can't buy Supreme clothes because they don't make Supreme clothes in baby ape sizes. You know, so I'm not trying to deny that. You think I'm skinny? Shit, you know. So yeah, I can't wear Supreme and Bape because they don't make their clothing above like teenage like sizes. Let's see. Supreme is gay. Is anyone else? I'm too fat for Supreme. I think a lot of people are too fat or overweight to wear Supreme and Bape. I think the biggest size was like extra large, maybe 2X. And like I've seen a few shirts at local consignment shop in town here, and like a XL, I'd say it was actually more like a Gildan size, maybe a medium or a large. They fit extremely small. I don't know how people fit into Supreme and Bape clothing. I mean, you've got to be a tiny person. You have to have like tiny chest, tiny arms, tiny everything to wear their clothing. But if God built you skinny, then he made you, I guess, to wear Supreme clothes. Hey, what's up, Graham? Custom for the next sneaker YouTube. I would love to make custom videos. I've tried a few customs in the past, emphasis on tried, and I didn't really do well on them. And I would love to keep trying to do some customs because I think that is a sector that could grow more. Because like if you noticed me, like I started trying to do a weekly beater box series on YouTube from Soul Supremacy. That's only if I can get a beater box. This last Sunday they didn't drop any, so but those videos are actually doing really well for me. They're getting like a ton of views, and so I think it's a new kind of a way because I watch them myself. Like one YouTuber, Untied Hawaii, he busts open a lot of beater boxes. That dude buys the boxes that are like $2,000 boxes. Let's see. I see a lot of people. Fat kids don't fit into Supreme. Man, isn't that true? Like, who can fit in Supreme? I'm way behind on comments. Let's see. What's your next planned anticipated Jordan purchase? My next one, honestly, the only one I want to get is the Black Cement 3s that come out next February. There's really no Jordans left in 2017 that I even really want. Honestly, I mean, there's not much I want. Make a big and tall channel. I don't know how I do that. Just show my like overweight big man size clothes or something. So why you become a Cub fan? Man, I've been a Cub fan since the 1980s. My dad was a Cub fan, and I've been a Cub fan for pretty much 37 freaking years. I love my Cubs through and through. Let's see. Of course, lots of comments about Trump in the comment section. I don't do politics, so I don't talk about politics or religion on my YouTube channel because, you know, talking about those two topics will just get people pissed off and everybody will get triggered. Let's see. Second live. Are you picking up the Black Cement 3? Yeah, I already talked about that. Huey Hong, I'm probably saying your name wrong. If you missed my comments about Kais and PewDiePie about YouTube, the first probably 10 minutes I talked about that. I touched on it. Once this is done, I'm going to upload it so you can watch it if you want. But I kind of touched on Kais's comments about demonetization and how you can actually don't use videos demonetized as a roadblock. You can still make money on YouTube by doing something different. Just go back and watch. You'll see what I'm talking about. Let's see. 2-4. Where am I from? The outskirts of Indianapolis on the north side of Indy. Let's see. Looks like a lot of people in my comment section, just like me, were all way too big to wear Supreme and Bape clothing. Look like a lot of people are. See, like, I don't really know, like, my friends, of course, my friends are all like in their 30s. I got a couple friends that are like early to mid 20s. None of my friends can actually wear that stuff. Nobody can. Let's see. I guess let me touch on a topic that I saw today. If you watched my video a couple days ago, I made a video about Jordan Brand, and every single time I make a video about Jordan Brand, man, people just get their panties in a wad every time. I mean, I love Jordan Brand. I've bought Jordan Brand since around 1988. The first Jordan I ever owned was the Black Cement 3s back in 1988. I can't remember, some summertime, maybe fall of 88. And, you know, that was almost 30 years ago. I love Jordan Brand, but I'm burnt out on Jordan Brand. You know, I've owned every Jordan Brand shoe that I've ever wanted to own, sometimes multiple times. And I saw today that they're actually dropping the Jordan 13, the He Got Games next year. I'm like, man, like you've dropped like 13s this year. They probably dropped like what, 8 or 9 different colorways of the 13s. They're dropping more 13s next year. That's kind of like what I'm talking about. It's freaking overkill. I would love if they would go back to making like, you know, like Jordan 3, Jordan 4, Jordan 5, Jordan 6, and so on, like 1 or 2 silhouette a year tops for each Jordan. Because like the Jordan 11s, we always know those drop in December. And that's the only time that you can get them. This year, I think they're going to drop in November, though, like one of them is. So those aren't like mass produced all freaking year, like every single month. And I think they need to go like make January like the month of the Jordan 3, February the month of the Jordan 1, that kind of a thing. Of course, I don't, whatever. Well, let's see. Bread 13s were trash when they came out. I got my pair. They're actually still boxed up. I got them from Jimmy Jazz on sale for $150. They're actually still in the box, like in the actual shipping box, like upstairs in the sneaker room. I've got like 4 or 5 pairs I haven't unboxed yet. So, are you and DJ Gels working on a mixtape? No, I cannot rap. Me and DJ Dells are on very good terms. We do a podcast together. It's a wrestling podcast. Are we going to do a mixtape? Man, I can't rap, but I can play guitar. And as everybody knows, I'm a metalhead. So whenever I play, it's always metal. Let's see. I'm not sure these questions are on this. They're jumping around so damn much. You have a booger. Really? I don't think so, Clayton. Oh, let's see. So that was pretty the main topics I want to touch on was sneaker YouTube, the drama. Because if you've noticed, there's been so much drama over the past few months on some of these channels like Jake Paul and Erica Costell and the Logan Paul and some guy named FaZe something. It seems like whenever those are pretty much the most popular channels on YouTube you can watch, whenever those channels are full of drama, which they have been, I guess, I don't know the whole story because I don't really give a crap, but somebody assaulted somebody and 2 teams of people are mad at each other. So whenever they have drama, it seems like it trickles down to the rest of YouTube. Because like, okay, there's one guy named Rice Gum. I guess he was doing rap videos, taking shots at people. And for you knew it, sneaker guys started doing the same thing. You know, Blake Linder started making videos and a couple other guys made videos. So it's kind of like what those main guys do, like the most popular ones on YouTube, whatever those guys do, everybody else does. It's just like a big copycat thing. I don't really get it. You know, you won't see me making any kind of rap mixtape videos, anything on YouTube. Hell no. Hell no. You look at this crap. No. Let's see. So I've kind of noticed that a few times that smaller sectors of YouTube follow the bigger sectors of YouTube. The small sectors copy the big sectors. Like you can look at Casey Neistat and pretty much I'd say half of YouTube, if not more, copy his style. I purposely do not watch him at all because I don't want to be influenced by him. And to be like truthful with everybody, I only watch a couple YouTubers. I should say. I watch a few. For sneaker-wise, the only ones I watch sneaker-wise, honestly, are like DJ Dells, Seth Fowler, Real Ray Ray, Boost God, and a little bit of Tony D. That's like the only ones that I watch most of their videos. Most of the ones that I watch are actually not about sneakers. They're about wrestling topics. They're about movie reviews and stuff like that. Because those people aren't doing what sneaker people are doing. So I don't get the influences from people like Casey Neistat or Jake Paul because I don't watch them. So their styles won't be in my videos, you know. So, but of course, the sneaker guys, if they want to watch Casey and be like him, you know, that's their choice. Seth's the man. Yes, dude. Seth Fowler, his channel is blowing up. Seth is honestly a really good dude. Like if you don't watch his channel, you should. He uploads probably like 5, 6 times a week. His content's fantastic. His content's valuable. His approach is different. The way that he talks to people on videos is different. I think Seth, honestly, is probably one of the best right now in terms of sneaker YouTube that there is. So check out Seth Fowler. Boost God, dope AF. Yeah, I like Boost God. It's kind of nice because Teddy, his videos are 100% original. He does nothing like anybody else in sneakers. He just does what he does, hangs out with friends, smokes weed, talks about Boost. And I mean, it's to watch his are kind of relaxing. Do you watch Jumpman Bostic? I used to watch him a lot more back in the day and a couple years ago, but now I actually don't watch him very much because I don't know. He reviews shoes that I've owned myself 1 or 2 times. Like he does. I'm not saying his channel is bad. I'm just saying his channel to me is like watching myself. So I don't watch it. I just skipped a whole bunch of comments. Dang it. Yeah, people talking about Seth Fowler. Yeah. Check out Seth. Awesome YouTuber. If you're not checking him out. Name Brand. I watch Name Brand. Not a whole lot. Once in a blue moon, if somebody retweets a video of him doing something funny, I'll watch it. But I don't really watch him a whole lot. It's not that I dislike him because he can make you laugh at times, but I don't watch him like every single day. Let's see. Thoughts on sale black ones? Good quality. Nice leather. Seth seems a little angry. Nice touch with the off-whites, though. Seth seemed angry? I don't know about that, but personal opinion, Let's see. Did anybody have any more topics they want me to talk about? Because I've been on for about a half an hour now, and I kind of just want to touch on sneaker YouTube, touch on Jordan Brand, just barely, because I've done videos about Jordan Brand. Everybody knows I love Jordan Brand, but I hate Jordan Brand, but I love them. Does that make any sense? Whoa! Now they're flying. Damn D. I don't watch Damn D a whole lot. Reason why? Because he does a lot of mall vlogs, and I don't watch mall vlogs because they're just boring. So I don't watch Damn D very much, but I do watch it from time to time, but not very much. Not because he's bad. It's just I don't like mall vlogs. I find them extremely boring. Beard oil. I use beard oil from a company called Badass Beard Oil. It's actually owned by a Army veteran. They make beard oil, beard balms, beard wash, beard combs, beard shirts. They make a lot of cool stuff. And I'm a veteran myself of the Army, so I like to, I don't look like it now, but I used to be in the Army. I like to support companies that are veteran owned because sometimes veterans, they get out and their life goes down a crapper. They don't do well. And the veterans that somehow get lucky or they catch a break and they do well, I want to support them. Of course, I want to support all vets no matter what. I have actually volunteered to work with some homeless vets in the past. I've helped them out. And veterans who have their own businesses, just like beard oil, I'll buy from them first over anybody else. It doesn't matter what the price is. I want to support my fellow vets. But like I know Fulmer Simpson has his own brand of beard oil called something. I don't remember. Never tried it, though. But, of course, if he wants to send me some free samples, I'll try it. I just saw somebody. Thoughts on Fulmer? I don't watch Fulmer very much. Fulmer Simpson that much. I don't know. He's good at what he does on YouTube, but I just don't watch him. I just don't. But I'm not trying to bash him or anything, or his brother. Can't think what his name is. Young Buckets. That's what Michael Emerald said. Young Buckets. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Do you watch Former Simpson or Yo Auntie? Like both of them, Former Simpson and Yo Auntie, from time to time, once or twice a month, I'll click on one of their videos, just check them out, just see what they're doing. But do I watch them every single time they drop a video? No, I do not. Because like I said, I don't watch a whole lot of sneaker YouTube because I don't want to be influenced by everybody else and to be just like them. Like I said, I watch mostly videos to do with wrestling because I'm a wrestling fan, and videos to do with other things because I don't want to be influenced by other creators. What did you do in the Army? Man, that's a long topic. I went in as an engineer, but most of my time was actually my company was assigned to the DSURF mission called DCRF. What it basically was urban search and rescue, and entailed rescuing people. We'd go into like hurricanes, like right now. I guarantee my old company, if they're still a part of DCRF, they're probably there right now, crawling through pancake buildings, risking their life, possibly getting smashed by buildings. Pretty much that's what I did for the majority of the time. But for the other time, I was a 12 Whiskey, which was a carpenter, and we built all kinds of cool stuff. But yeah, I mean, I got so many stories about the Army and what I did and places that we went and things I saw, good and bad. That's a whole nother video, man. Hess Kicks. I forgot. I watch Hess Kicks a lot. I forgot about that. Dude, slipped my mind. Yeah, I do watch Hess Kicks a lot. You should do a collab with Jumperman Chris. I don't know who Jumperman Chris is. Don't know, but I'll check him out if I remember. Let's see. D-Nation, you and Dells must be tight. Yeah. Myself and Dells, like, we're actually friends outside of YouTube. Like, we text each other and talk and stuff. He's a cool dude. Let's see. Not lying, got a vid. I don't know what we're talking about. Like 13. Oh, like 13 hours? No, I didn't do anything like 13 hours. Those are pretty much, what were those, SEALs, I think? Or is it Special Forces? I can't remember. Or it might have been both. I was in Special Forces. Pretty much the way it works, if you meet a vet who claims they were Navy SEAL or Special Forces, there's a 99.9% chance they are lying to you. Because the majority of people in the military, they're not Special Forces. They're other things. They're intelligence. They're engineers. They're all kinds of things. Mechanics, cooks, a lot. Let's see. Clint, and answering that Flynet's question. I don't know what Flynet's question it was. I'm missing questions like crazy. 11, bang, bang. What do you think about the Jordan 13 bread, and why is it still sitting? I got myself a pair of 13 bread. What I think about them, I think I answered this already. I think I like them. I got my pair. They're still boxed up from Jimmy Jazz. I haven't cracked them yet. I like them. I like how the prices on them are getting cheaper. And if you want them, now's the time to buy them. Cooks, don't you do MREs? MREs are pretty much, it's when you're in the field. And if you're deployed, if you're out on a mission, let's say for, 12 hours, 24, 48 hour, when you're deployed, you'll basically have a box of MREs, and that's your food for the next 12 hours, 24, 48, 72, or just, if you're just on a convoy, you'll grab one. But whenever you're stateside, You basically, we have what you call it DFAC, where it's pretty much like just like a cafeteria with army food. Don't eat the chicken because it'll give you diarrhea because it's always pink. They never cook it right. One thing to stay away from is their chicken. People got sick on their chicken. Never touch it. But yeah, MREs. Yeah, man. I got a whole story about those things. Let's see. Lots of questions. How about Mike Rich? I watch Mike Rich a little bit. Not a whole lot. He does lots of mall vlogs too. And like I said, I don't mess with mall vlogs. Thoughts on the PSNY 15? Trash. That's all I got to say. Trash. Let's see. MREs suck ass. There's actually a couple that weren't that bad. Trying to think back. They had one that was buffalo chicken. That one was edible. I can't remember. There was one MRE that always had Reese's Pieces. I can't remember which one it was. It's been several years ago. But if you wanted sweets, you'd go for, I don't know, let's say it was like chicken noodle, because that one had Reese's in it, and but they're not the worst in the world. If you're hungry. MREs, yeah. The MREs, if you eat them, you probably won't poop for a day or two because it clogs you up. I think it's kind of on purpose, because if you're out like on a convoy for like 24 hours, or you're out on a mission, like you can't just stop and take a dump. You know, you can't pull the Humvee to the side of the road and say, guys, cover me while I take a dump. You know, you can't stop your convoy to go take a dump, because that's when people get killed, you know. So yeah, they kind of clog you up on purpose. Let's see. I know the chicken and LA Kings were puke status. I just ate the M&Ms. Yeezy underwear. I wouldn't buy it unless it was cheap as hell. I get it. Oh yeah, did anybody today watch the Apple unveiling of the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 10? iPhone 8, which is really, it's pretty much like the 7S. I wasn't too impressed by it. It didn't, wow me or anything. But the iPhone 10, that thing looks kind of badass. I kind of like it. A lot of the features of it I thought were freaking awesome. I love how the screen's kind of like a full screen now. It goes, I actually still got the iPhone 6, the new X. The actual screen part fills up the entire freaking phone, and I love that. But the price point, $999 freaking dollars for a phone? Are you serious? When I saw that price point, you can buy a brand new, really nice PC for $1,000. Man, phones are getting too expensive. Let's see. I'm a feminist and I'm triggered. It happens. What kicks you wear today, blood? I'll pull off one of them. Right now I got on feet, Ultra Boost 3.0. What are these called? The clear grays. Worn these things probably like 100 times. Held up very, very, very nicely, I think. But yeah, I actually love this shoe. It's pretty much like right now it's like my everyday shoe almost, because I was wearing the Ultra Boost Uncaged, like black colorway, and they're just beat to hell now. I can't wear them anymore. Like the Boost on, like the whole back of it's like all smashed, kind of smashed down. So these pretty much became my everyday kind of beaters that I'm just going to beat into the ground. So that's what I have on foot today. Hello from Australia. What's up, man? Tritty035. You got an Australia in the house. That's crazy. Physics test tomorrow. I never win in math. The highest I ever went in math was like algebra 2, because I suck at math. Suck. A franchise kick man size 13 hoodie is a must. I've actually I've made some franchise kick shirts in the past. Actually, one's for sale right now on Amazon. They print them for me and everything. There'll be a link below in the description box to this video once this thing's over with and I do all the fancy stuff. to buy a shirt. I would love to make some more clothing. I'm actually, for the past few months, I've been working on kind of like a clothing brand. The name keeps changing, but I'm kind of trying to kind of branch out. I guess not really copy Boost God. I'm not trying to do that or Tony do a sample. Some like sneaker kind of clothing for like people like me, you know, people who aren't the skinniest, the most athletic, the prettiest. Clothes like bigger man clothes, you know, or to fit smaller people too. Vapor Max are amazing. Vapor Max, if you're a bigger boy like me, they are not amazing. You feel like you're going to break your ankle, tear your knee, feel like you're just going to fall over because those things just aren't very stable. If you're bigger in size, you can't wear them. How are those shoes still white if you wore them 100 times? Because I use Rejuvenator spray on them. The Rejuvenator, like the protectant spray, sprayed all around, and they don't get dirty. That's how they stay clean. Man, I just skipped comments again. Damn it. The dude Clayton is relentless. Yeah, just Clayton Yuri. Yeah, just ignore him. He goes away eventually. Then he'll come back and then go away and come back. He's kind of like my favorite troll. Every person kind of has their favorite troll. Like a lot of my trolls on YouTube and Twitter, I've blocked them so they can't comment anymore. But Clayton Yuri, I didn't because he's kind of like my favorite troll. You know, he gets nasty at times, but not to the point where it makes me mad. Sometimes I kind of laugh about it because he's kind of like my pet dog. You know, you want to kick him, but then you're like, I can't kick my dog. I love him too much. If that makes any sense. So he's kind of like my lap dog, kind of. Let's see, trying to restore some mellow twos. So your beard is on point. Yeah, I need to give a little bit of a trim. Will you make a video about the V2 Yeezys coming out? Let's see, which ones are coming out next? I think they just changed again. Is it those ugly ass yellow ones coming out like next month now, I think? Maybe it's either those or the Beluga version 2s. But yeah, I'll be doing videos about the V2s coming out in October and November or December, whenever they all come out, like 3 colorways, I think. Maybe 4 colorways, not sure. But yeah, I'll be doing videos about all that stuff. Let's see. Off-white ones. Don't like them. Think they're ugly. But if I was able to actually buy a pair, I would flip them with the quickness because those things are going for like, over $2,000 freaking dollars. I had a buddy of mine who sold his size like 10 for like $2,800. I think on StockX. I think it's crazy. Let's see. Oh, the Vapor Max. Yeah, the Vapor Maxes are very, very narrow. If you have a wide foot, a fat foot, a high arch, Vapor Maxes will not be comfortable for you. Trust me. Let's see. What happened to the Flint and Playoff 13s? I heard the Playoff 13s got canceled. And the Flint 13s are still scheduled to come out later this year. I wouldn't be shocked to see them probably on Black Friday. Because Jordan Brand likes to have a Black Friday drop every year that's kind of like monumental, or they try at least. I bet you I would be shocked to see them drop Black Friday, the Flint 13s. Let's see. Questions. The highlight yellow ones are next. I thought it was those yellow looking McDonald's cheeseburger wrapper V2s. Yes, Clayton Yuri, you are my lap dog, bub. And I love my lap dog. You can't shoo your lap dog away. You just keep feeding him and he keeps you company in a weird way. So my favorite troll. But of course, if he ever gets to the point where he becomes like racial or anything that goes beyond, funny, then that's when he will be blocked because I can't have that stuff in my comment section. But I can take a good joke. It doesn't make me mad. No one likes the 13s. I'm not a huge fan of the 13s. I never have been. When they came out back when I was in high school, they came out in 97. I didn't like them. In 97 in high school, that year, I think I was wearing, man, I can't remember. I think I was wearing the Converse Dennis Rodmans, I think. I think it was the Converse. Yeah, I think it was. I think. Because I wasn't a fan of 13s because when I remember back in 97 they came out, me, I think the girlfriend, some old friends were at the mall. And the first time I saw them, I was like, what the hell are these things? Like, they're like full of like pimples, looking weird looking shoe. And I remember back in 97, the 13s, they didn't sell well at all. Like, they sat on shelves for a long time. They went on deep clearances at every place. They were not a popular shoe when they came out. The 12s, I remember when those came out, those were popular. People bought those. The 13s, though, people did not buy much of the 13s. And I've never been a fan of them. I do have a few pairs of 13s, but I don't wear them a whole lot because they're not like my favorite shoe in the world. Good question. Kim Olv, you ever sell your collection, start over again? I have done that before. 2012 maybe ish, 11, 12, something like that. I sold everything. Everything but my Concord 11s, I think, and maybe Cool Grays. Everything else I sold. Like, I was down to like 2 or 3 pairs of shoes, and I started again from scratch all over again because I got tired of shoes. I got burnt out, and I sold everything. And it was very liberating at the time. And I made a buttload of cash off of that, paid off some of my debt, bought a new car, did all kinds of crazy stuff. And ever since then, of course, my collection grew back up. And my collection now is not very big. I keep it around 100 pairs of shoes. I mean, to me, it's still big. To some of the big boys, who have like 1,000 pairs, it's not big to them. But I keep my collection about 100 pairs. Whenever I get to like 101 pairs, I'll sell off 20 to 25 pairs because I don't ever want the collection to get so damn big again where it takes up like half of the house. And if you have 500 pairs of shoes, you will never wear 400 of them. They're just going to sit there and rot because Jordans, as they sit, they rot. You can't wear them. So, like earlier this year, around February, I sold about 30 pairs of shoes and got back down to around 70. And I think I'm back up to like low 90s. So probably at the end of this year, I'll probably sell another 25 to 30 pairs to get it back down again, then to build back up. That is how I do it, just because I can't let the collection get too big. I just can't do it. Let's see. I know I missed a whole bunch of questions. Can you swim? I can doggy paddle. That's about it. I suck at swimming. Beluga 1.0s are my favorite V2 model. The 1.0 Belugas, I think, are just beautiful. Thanks for your service. Got it. I graduated in 98. I graduated in 98 also. Class of 1998. Of course, he can't swim. He can probably float. Yes, I can float and doggy paddle. That's about it. Nudes of me? Whew, you don't want those. Trust me. There's a whole lot of loving on me to go around. So let's see. I've been on for close to an hour, I think. Any last questions? It's getting late. It's 12:30 here in the Midwest. Let's see. Favorite Jordan retro of all time? The Jordan 11 Concord. My favorite Jordan of all time. Second favorite, Black Cement 3s. Third favorite would be, I don't know, 3 through 10. It changes all the time. But number 1, Jordan 11 Concords. 2, Black Cement 3s. Then 3 through 10, it's, changes. Graham Chong, class of 95. Yeah, my wife was class of 96, I think. 95, 96, something like that. I don't know. Let's see. Take some loving. Can I borrow $20? No. How much do you earn a year? Well, I own my own business, so we don't want to talk money. But I own my own business, so pretty much the better I do at business, the more product that I sell, the more correct product that I buy in bulk at wholesale, the more money I make every year. So, and I'm also a disabled veteran. I'm a 60% rated disabled vet. So every month I get a paycheck from the VA for the rest of my life for my injuries I sustained while I was in the Army. So pretty much I get a pension check for the rest of my life for serving, which is cool. And it's tax-free. And my healthcare is free too. But it's VA healthcare, and VA healthcare sucks. Trust me, you do not want government-run healthcare. It's freaking horrible. It's horrible. Anyway, let's see. You see the movie It? Man, I want to see It. My wife won't go and see it with me. She hates those jump scare type of movies. And so far, all of my friends, they're being chickens and they don't want to go see it. So your boy might have to break down and go by himself to a matinee just to go see It, because I can't find anybody who has the testicular fortitude to go see a jump scare movie. Where's all the real men at that want to see a jump scare movie? Not here. Yeah, I want to see it. Let's see. There's a lot of questions. Free healthcare in Canada? It can't be that good, though. I don't really know, but free healthcare by the government through the VA is freaking awful. I mean, it's free, but like, okay, look. The last time I called to go to my doctor because I was having some reoccurring stuff from my Army times, I was told to see my doctor was up to a 90-day wait to see my freaking doctor. It didn't matter what it was for. Like, I could be having chest pains, and they say, 90 days. No joke. Like, there is a wait list to go see your doctor. Like, if you tear your knee, you can go to the ER at the VA, but what they'll do is they'll wrap it up and they say, call your doctor and see whenever he can see you. And it's ridiculous. But actually, I had to go down to the VA last week for a percentage claim for my disability through the VA because of the Army. And it took 32 days to get in to see. I didn't even see my doctor. I saw a nurse practitioner. But the last time I went to go see my doctor was a 90-day wait. So I just didn't go see him. I just scrapped it. So that's free freaking healthcare for you. Yeah, I've got grievances with the VA. Most all vets will have grievances with the VA. If you don't have a grievance, then your VA must be freaking awesome. Oh, Fresh Prince. My girl was worried. 30 days to get 30 days to get an eye exam. That's what I'm saying. 30 days to get your freaking eyes checked. That's ridiculous. Freaking okay. What mine was? It was back in February or March of this year. I was having kind of like chest pains. I don't know what it was, and called my doctor. I'm on the purple team for the VA, and 90 days. They said up to 90 days. We will call you whenever he's available and set up at that time an appointment to see your doctor. Are you freaking serious? So yeah. Okay, well, I think I'm about ready to wrap this up. It's been an hour. It's 12:30. Well, let's see. Now the comments are just kind of getting strange. I'm not really following them very well. Okay, take one more question, one more good one. What's everybody got? Walter T. Can you shout out my 10-day-old son, Diego? What's up, Diego? 10-day-old son. Congrats, Walter. That's awesome. 10-day-old son, Diego. Hopefully your kid's a lefty, because my dream whenever I was a kid was to be a left-handed pitcher for the Chicago Cubs. Problem is, I'm righty and I suck at sports. So hopefully your son's a lefty and he can throw that freaking heater knuckleball. That'd be awesome. Good question. What's my favorite gun in my collection? That is my baby, my SCAR 17S. That's my baby. If you don't know what a SCAR 17S is, Google it. It's my baby. It's an expensive ass gun. So, my business, I am a full-time reseller. I buy wholesale direct from companies. I have a few items that I private label myself and sell. I have a retail business here in the city. I don't tell people what the business is called or my online name on Amazon, because I don't want trolls and people to, give bad reviews to my Amazon store, give me bad Yelp reviews to my actual business. So I can't let people know what I own, because I can't risk trolls attacking my business, because YouTube and my actual real life business are separate. I can't have them connected, because my business is my livelihood. YouTube is for fun, if that makes any sense. So I think I'm going to wrap this up. Been about an hour. Thanks everybody for checking out tonight. I just want to touch on a couple topics on Sneaker YouTube and on Jordan Brand. I think I covered them. So it wasn't meant to throw shots at anybody. I just kind of wanted to talk about it. And as always, thanks for checking us out. So subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Crazy little thing. Okay, one more small thing. I was checking my let's see, my stats from YouTube. From the minutes watched on my channels, 79.2% of my views are from non-subscribers. Not sure if you can see this on the camera, but almost 80% of my views are not from subscribers. How crazy is that? Freaking crazy. Only 20% of my views are from subscribers. So subscribe to my channel if you watch me, because if people did, I would actually have probably 5 times more subs than I have right now. So, whatever. Earth is not flat. Peace out. And I'm gone.